Hola, hoy vamos a hablar del pasado progresivo. En inglés, past progressive. Ya hemos hablado del progresivo presente con el verbo estar más el participio presente de hado y ido. Hoy vamos a cambiar la forma de estar al imperfecto. Recuerden que el imperfecto es aba. Aba, abas, aba, abamos, aban para el verbo estar que termina en AR. Bueno, en inglés, the past progressive tense is compound tense, used to talk about ongoing action in the past that uses an auxiliary verb in the imperfect combined with the present participle of a second verb. Okay, the auxiliary verb is the first one. Okay, that would be the verb estar, which means it goes right before the participle. Okay, right here, the verb estar in the imperfect. All right, so we've already worked with the ando and yendo. So to illustrate this, let's take a look here. Remember, estar means to be. All right. I was eating. Remember, the participle is your ing. We were studying. Okay, it's important to remember that the progressive tense is used much more frequently in English than in Spanish. Okay, it often is used to stress or exaggerate the ongoing action in the past. All right, so I want you to take a minute, go ahead in your notes. Take a minute and go ahead and conjugate the imperfect form of estar, remember? Yo estaba, tú estabas, él, ella, usted estaba, nosotros estábamos, y ellos, ellas, ustedes estaban. Go ahead, take a minute, write those down in your notes. Or you may also pause the video as you write. Moving on, number 2. Again, we're adding the participle. So, is it an AR, ER, IR verb? We must first identify it and then drop our ending. If it's an AR verb, we're going to add ando. For the ER, IR verbs, we're going to add yendo. For example, with cantar, drop the AR, goes to cantando. Comer, comiendo. Correr, corriendo. Saltar, saltando. Escribir, escribiendo. Hablar, hablando. Señora Burgos está hablando y tú estás escribiendo, por ejemplo. Bien, take around a minute and write an example of an AR, ER, or IR verb that are written down here as an example. Excelente clase. All right, continuemos. Número 3, combine the auxiliary verb in the imperfect tense with the present participle. Okay, and here we have examples of an AR, ER, and IR verb for you to see. And notice it's important to note that all AR and ER verbs are regular when forming the present participle. Only some IR stem-changing verbs have irregular ones. And remember, last time we've already written these with the present progressive. Okay, so we should have all of these down in our notes. You may rewrite if you would like, or you may refer back to your present progressive notes. Okay, it's kind of up to you if you want to rewrite those or not. For example, pedir goes to pidiendo. Servir, sirviendo. Seguir, siguiendo. Decir, diciendo. Oh, and take a look at this difference here. Morir, muriendo. Dormir, durmiendo. So notice the E goes to an I, and notice it's bold here. If you rewrite those, you may highlight those if you would like, or wherever you have them written down with your present progressive, go ahead and highlight those if you would like. Now, why does this happen? Well, for pronunciation reasons, some verbs experience a spell change involving the letter Y. Okay, this change occurs because anytime there is an unaccented letter I between two vowels, it changes to Y. Okay, so if the regular steps to forming the past participles are followed by the verb influir, for example, the participle would look like influyendo. Notice how many vowels do we have there? As you notice, we have 3 vowels. However, because there is an unaccented I between the 2 vowels, the U and the E. Okay, the I changes to Y. The correct participle is influyendo. Okay, this is what would happen with the following verbs. Okay, caer goes to cayendo. Oír, oyendo. Leer, leyendo, por ejemplo. Okay, if we were to do it the regular form, we would have, if we drop that ER, we would have C-A-I-E-N-D-O. So that would make it 3 vowels, and that's a big no. We cannot have 3 vowels together. So we reduce that I to a Y to make it flow. Bien? Muy bien, clase. Espero que sea muy fácil el pasado progresivo. Y nos miramos mañana, chicas y chicos. Adiós.